and gentlemen, welcome back to HylianBandicoots. My name's Ethan, and today I thought I'd do some Game Awards predictions. I thought it'd be fun. The Game Awards is coming up in 3 days, on Thursday, 3rd of December. Payday for me as well, so it's going to be a great day. Obviously presented by Go90. I was going to say Geoff Keighley, but Geoff Keighley obviously being the host. Personally, not too big of a fan of Geoff Keighley. I find him a bit cheesy when he's presenting and a bit uncharismatic. But I don't want to chat too much shit about Geoff Keighley because you have to commend him for stuff like the final hours of Portal 2. He is actually pretty cool. So fair enough to him. But let's just jump straight into it. This is the website here. I'm just going to go through them all, and I'm going to give who I think is going to win each award and who I want to win each award. So these are the jury voted ones. Obviously they're getting in a bunch of different games journalism people and just general like people who know about games. You can see like I was looking at the jury the other day. I think Tal from IGN is one of them. Obviously he'll probably consult the rest of IGN. I mean that's just one example, but there's a lot of juries in this and advisors, and then you've got Fans' Choice Awards as well. So Game of the Year, we got Bloodborne, Fallout 4, Metal Gear Solid 5, Super Mario Maker, The Witcher 3, Wild Hunt. I think I'm gonna go with Metal Gear Solid 5 on this one. It would be between Metal Gear Solid 5 and Fallout 4, I would have thought, but I'll go with Metal Gear Solid 5, just because of the pretty unanimous tens it got and masterful review scores. So I expect Metal Gear Solid 5 to win that one. As far as a game that I want to win, I think that all 5 of them are pretty deserving. Probably Fallout 4 or Metal Gear Solid 5 I want to win. I mean, the only one game I've actually played out of the 5 is Super Mario Maker, which I know is a fucking criminal offence. I am in the process of upgrading my computer, at which point I will be playing Fallout 4 and probably Metal Gear Solid 5 as well. But yeah, I would have said Fallout 4. I would have said Metal Gear Solid 5 probably deserves it, especially with it being Konami's last game, and Kojima's last Konami game. Developer of the Year. We got Bethesda Game Studios, CD Projekt Red, From Software, Kojima Productions, or Nintendo. As much as I hate to say it, I don't think Nintendo deserve it this year. We had Mario Maker is the one that's going to get nominated for awards, and that is a fucking great game. But then you got stuff like Triforce Heroes, which good game, good review scores, but quite frankly, it's not one of the best Zelda games. I mean, it's quite a rare occurrence that I actually don't really give a shit about a Zelda game. I can't remember the last time that I didn't care about a Zelda game. But the thing is, I don't really have people to play this game with because all my friends play PC games, and I mean, they have 3DSs, but they're not going to get this game. They don't really care for it, and to be honest with you, neither do I. I'd have better cooperative experiences on PC, so. With like in indie games and stuff like that, I'd have more fun, or playing like Left 4 Dead or Portal Co-op or something like that than Triforce Heroes. So I just can't really be asked getting it, to be honest with you. I thought I was gonna buy it, but the single player, like doing the whole game on single player, is just gonna be. I just can't be asked. So I think I'm gonna wait it out for Twilight Princess HD next year. Kojima Productions, obviously behind Metal Gear Solid 5 or Bethesda. I would have said Bethesda or Kojima Productions. But then again, you got CD Projekt Red there as well, coming up and absolutely stunning with The Witcher 3 Wild Hunt. And I think they have done very successfully off that game, and I think they are pretty deserved of the award as well. So I'll go for predicted. I'll go for Bethesda. But then I think Project Red probably deserved that award. And I wouldn't be surprised if they got it. In fact, you know what? I'm going to fucking go for Project Red. This is my predictions. I'm doing what I want. So we got Metal Gear Solid 5, CD Projekt Red, Best Independent Game. We got Axiom Verge, Her Story, Ori and the Blind Forest, Rocket League, or Undertale. Not heard of Undertale, won't lie to you, so I'm not going to say that's going to win. We'll go with Rocket League on this one. I heard about all these games, all of them have been pretty big up. I really want to play Her Story, but it's not available on, I think it's not on the Android, on the Google Play Store, because I was going to play it on through the Play Store, but it's not available, so fuck that. Even though I've got an iPhone, I could probably get it on my iPhone, but it's on Steam as well, actually, so I'll probably get around to it eventually, because there's a few different ways of playing it, but I heard great things about that game. It's one of those unique style experiences that I'm interested in. Axiom Verge, obviously Metroidvania style. I feel like the word Metroidvania is too overused, to be honest with you, but that is literally a Metroidvania style game. And I think it's between Ori and Rocket League, but I think Rocket League is going to win it, and I think Rocket League deserves it, to be honest with you. We got Best Mobile Handheld Game, if it wants to come on. We got Downwell, Fallout Shelter, Lara Croft Go, Monster Hunter 4 Ultimate, and Pac-Man 256. Didn't even know Monster Hunter 4 Ultimate was a mobile game. So okay. Oh no, is this in terms of? Oh right, okay. Yeah, it's mobile handheld, so not just mobile. I thought it was just phone games, but wait. Okay, so there's no fucking. So there's no like the only 3DS game is Monster Hunter 4 Ultimate, isn't it? Okay. What wins? I'll say Monster Hunter 4 Ultimate wins this out of all these games. I've not heard of that one. Fallout Shelter is the game that I played out of these. I played Pac-Man 256 as well. Pac-Man 256 is okay. It's no Crossy Road. Monster Hunter 4 Ultimate is good. These three, one of these three, I'll go Monster Hunter 4 Ultimate for that one. Predicted. Best narrative. Okay. We've got Her Story, Life is Strange, Tales from the Borderlands, The Witcher 3 Wild Hunt, or Until Dawn. I'd say that's between Until Dawn or Tales from the Borderlands. I think I'm going to go with I'm going to guess Tales from the Borderlands on that one, just because of the fact that it's got a lot of high scores on that series. And writ some good ones. And Telltale always do great stories. I'm in the process of playing the Game of Thrones game at the minute, and that's amazing. So yeah, I'll go with Tales from the Borderlands on that one. Best score / soundtrack. We got Fallout 4, Halo 5, Metal Gear Solid, Ori and the Blind Forest, or The Witcher 3. Gonna go with Fallout 4 on that one. Nothing gets me in the 50s mood than some donks off that game. Best shooter, best performance. I was gonna say, Ashley Birch as Chloe Price, Camilla Luddington as Lara Croft, Doug Cockle as Geralt, Mark Hamill as the Joker, and Viva Seifert from Her Story. Interestingly, they're all obviously voice acting, apart from this one, where it's a legitimate performance. I don't really know for this one, to be honest with you, so I'm going to go with Mark Hamill as the Joker. I mean, that was great. And I love Mark Hamill. Games for Impact. Okay. What is the specification of this category? I think it's like unique style game, so we'll go with Her Story on that one. Best shooter. We've got Black Ops 3, Destiny Taken Kings, Halo 5 Guardians, Splatoon, or Star Wars Battlefront. That is actually a tough category. Very tough category, that one. I would say for the tightest gameplay in terms of shooter, I'd go with Black Ops 3 or Halo 5. I'll say. Oh, that's a fucking hard one, that, because you've got Battlefront as well, but it depends what you sort of categorizing as a shooter. You know what? I'm gonna. I'll say Black Ops 3. I'll say Black Ops 3 on that one. Might regret it. That's the toughest one I've made so far. Toughest decision I've made so far. Best action adventure. Assassin's Creed Syndicate, Batman Arkham Knight, Metal Gear Solid 5, Ori and the Blind Forest, Rise of the Tomb Raider. we'll go for Metal Gear Solid 5 again on that one. Best role-playing game, going with Fallout 4 on that one. Best fighting game, we will go with Mortal Kombat 10, Mortal Kombat X. Barely heard of the others, so best family game. Best family game, I'm gonna go Super Mario Maker. I mean, quite frankly, fuck Lego Dimensions because it costs about £1,000 to buy one set. Lego are absolute wankers. Let this be publicly known. Lego are one of the most. Lego is the most overpriced fucking bullshit ever. Lego are heartless bastards who ramp up the price of everything. £10, £20. They do whatever the fuck they want. They're charging £80 for the starter pack, and the tiny pieces of plastic. I want to know why they are they running out of the certain material in the Lego? Because they're having to fucking ramp up the cost every year. Quite frankly, the figures included in the starter pack are much higher quality than the material that the Lego is. So fuck Lego. I hate that because I love Lego, but I can't buy it because everything is so expensive. So fuck you, Lego. Super Mario Maker we're going with on that one. Best sports racing game. We're going with got Rocket League, Pro Evo NBA, Forza, or I'd say Forza or Rocket League. I'll go with Rocket League again. In fact, no, I'll go with Forza on that one. Best multiplayer. We've got Black Ops 3, Destiny, Halo 5, Rocket League, Splatoon. Surprised Battlefront wasn't nominated for that, because it is purely fucking multiplayer anyway. But we'll say Destiny. I'm gonna go Destiny on that one. Best art direction. We've got Batman Arkham Knight, Bloodborne, Metal Gear Solid, Ori, or The Witcher. I'm gonna go with Bloodborne on that one. That is a fucking beautiful looking game. Horribly beautiful looking game. So that's all the jury voted ones. They're my predictions. Now let's do the fans' choice. We got Esports Game of the Year, Advanced Warfare, CS:GO, a Dota 2, Hearthstone, or League of Legends. Smite's not up for it, so we'll go with Counter-Strike Global Offensive, the classic. Best fan creation. We've got GTA 5, Targets, Portal Stories Mel, Real GTA, or Twitch Plays Dark Souls. Portal Stories Mel, without a shadow of a doubt, it's a fucking amazing game. If you're a fan of Portal, I highly recommend this. The person who's made this game it's so close to Valve quality. It's amazing. I mean, it's not as good as Portal 2. I'll say that. But it's its own story. I mean, if you're a Portal fan or a fan of any Valve games, like, you'll fucking love this game. Highly recommend it. And as a free fan creation, like, that's just amazing. Trending gamer, we got Christopher Michaels, Greg Miller, the absolute Don, Markiplier, PewDiePie, or Total Biscuit. We're going with Greg all day on that one. Voting for Greg, my boy. We want him to win this. Want Greg to win this. It's come a long way this year with Kinda Funny. Esports Player of the Year, Kenny Scrub, Lee Sang-hyuk, Olaf Kabier, Peter Dager, and Saeed Sumail Hassan. I'm not going to lie to you, I do not know who any of these guys are. I don't really watch competitive esports. I want to get into it. Like, I try and watch. I know, because I play Smite and CS:GO, so I'll try and watch the esports for that, but it just doesn't really interest me. Like, I just don't really give a shit. So I kind of need to get into that. I'm trying to get into that more, but I don't really give a shit about that, to be honest with you. I've already been on that one. Esports Team of the Year. Evil Geniuses, Fnatic, Optic. Again, I don't really give a shit about that. Although Team Solar Mid are okay, or whatever. I don't really care. Oh, I've already been on that, haven't I? Most anticipated game. Um, we got Horizon Zero Dawn, No Man's Sky, Quantum Break, The Last Guardian, or Uncharted 4. Don't really know why Zelda Wii U is not one of these, but I'm gonna go with. Um, I'll go with Uncharted 4. I feel like the hype for No Man's Sky has died. People just want the fucking game to come out already. Quantum Break, the hype is fairly big with that one because it's only recently got announced. The Last Guardian, I mean, the hype was real at E3, but no one's really spoke about it that much since then, so I don't really care. Horizon, the hype is rampant with that one as well, so I'd say Horizon or Uncharted, but we'll go with Uncharted because Uncharted's almost out, so the hype for that one is real. So that's it. There's my Game Awards predictions. I'll probably do a video afterwards because obviously last year Nintendo showed Zelda Wii U off, so the best chance we've got of seeing Zelda Wii U again before the end of the year is at this show. I'm going to be watching it anyway, regardless of whether there's any game announcements or not. But it would be great if Nintendo announced Zelda Wii U. Not announced, if they showed more footage from Zelda Wii U, it would be great. So fingers crossed for that. And if they do that, I'll definitely do a video recapping that. I'll probably do a video recapping anyway. Although if it's just purely awards and not many news announcements, then I'll probably just tweet about it. I'll be live tweeting about the event anyway. So make sure you go and follow us on Twitter at HBandicoots. HylianBandicoots was too many characters, so it's HBandicoots. And leave your Game Awards predictions in the comments below. Thanks for watching. Domo arigato, Mr. Roboto.